Hello everyone. Today is March 14th. I've had an awful day. 2 days ago I took my mother to the urgent care because she was throwing up for 3 days and wasn't able to eat. So I took her about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we didn't leave until around 8. They gave her saline and some Zofran, which is a nausea medication, which made her better. And then they did a CT scan, an EKG, x-rays, all that stuff. And the doctor came in and told us that she was going to be taken by ambulance to Monument Health in Rapid City because her stomach was so distended and she had a blockage in her stomach. So she went to Rapid City. I followed her with my dad. We didn't get home until 11 o'clock that night, and I was so exhausted yesterday. I did some stuff I don't even remember. But then I talked to my family and everything, and I went to the hospital because my sister who lives in town here has MS and she can't move very well. And then my other sister lives in Texas. So the entire time we were in urgent care, I was texting my dad and my two sisters the entire time. And then I told them that the two of them needed to come down to urgent care. And then I told Danny what was going on. My dad came down right away, but Dawn didn't, because that's my sister that lives in town. She didn't because she had to wait for her husband to get home. And they had taken my mom before she ever got a chance to come down. So my dad and I followed the ambulance down, and we had to sit in the waiting room for 15 minutes, and then we got to go back, both of us. We had to wear a band saying we're not COVID positive and stuff. Then they did a bunch of stuff. They pulled blood. They put a nasal tube in that goes through your nasal, down through your throat, and into your stomach. And that was so they could start letting the gas out. But it was coming very, very slowly. So we left at 11 and got home about 11:30, and I tell you, I've just been so exhausted. So then today, the three of us went down to Rapid City again because my mom had an endoscope this morning, and she wanted to talk to all of us. And so we got down there, and we got my other sister, Danny, on the phone, and Rapid City said that they can't handle that type of surgery, that she's going to have to go to a major medical center. I suggested Rochester Mayo Clinic because I am very, very, very familiar with that area. I mean, that's my second home because that's where I had my transplant and everything, and I just feel really comfortable, and I'm the one that's going to be going down there with them. It was not fun, though. My mom, I know that she's very scared, but she was very snappy with me. My oldest sister, she's always snappy with me. She kept wanting Mom to go to Denver, and Mom's first choice was Mayo because Mom was with me the entire time I had the transplant done. So then we came home, and I was doing some stuff, and Mom texted everyone that she's going to be taken by air flight to Rochester tomorrow. So I had to do a lot. I'm going to telework in Rochester as much as possible. I don't know if it'll be a laparoscopic surgery or if they'll have to open her up. My mom, my sister Dawn, and my dad thinks that it could be laparoscopic. Me, with everything that's gone on in the last 30 years, I think that there's too much of a blockage to where they are going to have to do surgery and open her up. But we talked to the doctor and asked questions galore and stuff. And then I was told to shush a couple of times, so I just stood in the corner and didn't say anything. So then on the way home, my dad was worried about getting the income tax. And so I took him down to the audit place, and he got the income tax. I signed my mom's name. I had to go pack her. I had to pack myself. I had to pack my work clothes, or my computer and stuff. I'm taking my personal computer down because Mom wants to pay some bills. I had to tell Jeremy, I had to feed Jeremy, I had to take food out of the freezer for Jeremy, I had to make dog food for my dogs, and I put everything in the kitchen so Jeremy has it all right there. I'm just so exhausted. I made reservations for me, and then one night for Dawn, my sister, and her husband Dave, and then I said, if you need more than that night, I said, then you can talk to the hotel. I do need to send her directions so they can just put it in their GPS and go. I don't know if I'll be down there 2 weeks or 2 days. So I packed my entire house, it seemed like. But anyways, I am extremely exhausted. Yeah. My dad isn't going down because he's almost 80 years old, and they have a dachshund, which she's almost 15 years old, and they just feel like my dad just feels like he would be better off at home. They did say that if she was taken by ground ambulance, he could ride in the ambulance with my mom. But he's got back troubles and hip troubles, and the trip takes me 8 hours. It takes other people 8 to 10 hours because they stop and eat and do all that crap. I don't do that. I put gas in and go. So yeah, so I'm getting up at 5 a.m. tomorrow because that's when my husband gets up. I'm going to feed the dogs. I've got everything almost packed. I'm going to get a couple of big mugs of ice water because the last time I went, I was very dehydrated. I am going to talk to my doctors and see if there's a... I forgot to go to the gynecological exam, so I'm thinking that this time they can get me in. If they can get me in during the time, like when Mom's having surgery, that would be a great time for me to go have that done because I haven't done it yet. So anyways, I just wanted to keep everybody updated. We'll talk to you later. Bye.